MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1.
First pitch, Kevin O'Brien.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hey. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind in the count. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eloy Jimenez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. John Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2-2.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
At the plate, Luis Robert. First offering on its way.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And it's quickly 0-2. Robert is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Colton.
Now in the box, Colton Welker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Skied into very shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Lays off. 2-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bases are empty here with two men out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Simmons playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Settling in now, Nick Madrigal. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bogarts into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Fouled away. Peterson, a California-born ball player who was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Still 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped up. Peraza in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2.
At the ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Row. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. full count still. Another payoff pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And here's Jose Peraza. Swing and a liner. Foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Luis Robert hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Count full.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And they won't let him walk that easily as it somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, up there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fouled away. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
1-1. Here it is.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitch is falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peterson giving chase. 1 run is scored. And that ball will hop over the wall for a ground rule double, so it'll give him the lead, but a possible 3rd run will have to hold on at third base.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The set and the 2-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that 2nd runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colton Welker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Nick Madrigal. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And the pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. So digging in now, Jose Peraza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. Set and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now, Charlie Blackmon has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's too high, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. J.D. Martinez will be next. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Too high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Line drive base hit. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 2 now. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Matthew Boyd enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Matthew Boyd.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change there, called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Welker will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Matt.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. Hernandez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Two pitch is fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Josh Taylor takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 72, Josh Taylor.
Nick Madrigal will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. 2 out with a man at first. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-1 home.
Count is 1-2.
And that misses 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox 2. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A high fastball is in there.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Jose Peraza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That misses 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Full count to Jose Peraza.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Raisel Iglesias takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Madrigal is there, 2 down. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the White Sox 2. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Taylor, a native of Arizona. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the 1st out. Ready now, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aloy.
Brandon Workman enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eloy Jimenez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Called strike 2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the White Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
One strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next for the Red Sox,
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball. The count is 1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And this is popped up near second base. Hernandez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
The final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox have taken a 2-1 series lead. Eduardo Rodriguez takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,